What's up, YouTube? It's Vin here, and I got some good news. One, I hit 20 subscribers. That's really awesome. I'm actually getting subscribers pretty quickly. So yeah, I appreciate that. Second is I am almost, not quite, but I'm almost at 3,000 channel views, which is pretty cool too. All, minor milestones, but milestones nonetheless. So that's cool. And I am going to talk about today. Oh, by the way, I got a request to do OK Computer by Radiohead. So that's 2 requests I gotta do now. I kind of said that like it was a bad thing, but I actually love getting requests, so. But yeah, so today I'm going to be talking about Fungus, Amongus, which is the debut album by Incubus, released in 1995. You know, Incubus is, they were a weird band, especially in this album. Now, I already talked about Science. I did a pretty shitty review of that album, to be honest. I talked more about what the members bring to the album rather than the album as a package. If you watch it, you'll know what I mean. Oh, and before I start, I uploaded a video or review rather, of Energy by Operation Ivy, and it only has like 12 views, which is really surprising because every other video I upload gets way more than that. So I like that review, and I wish it had more views. So if anyone who sees this video or any of my other videos, just click the arrow up there and scroll whichever, way, whatever, and then get to Energy and watch it. If you could just do that, I'd appreciate that. But yeah, Fungus, Amongus. This album is really good. It can be looked as immature, I guess, for a debut, but when you consider it, all of the band members were under 20 years old. They were like 16 to like 18. So that's impressive what they do in this album. Really impressive, actually. Now that I'm like thinking about it, what they did when they were this young. And basically, this album is a lot different than Science, in my opinion, because Science has more of a lot of, like I said, the DJ, they had a DJ, I think, in this album. Pretty sure. But he he almost does nothing on this album, if they do have it. And there's a more raw feel to it. It's very jazz and funk influenced. And Science was too, but there was a lot more electronic on it. There was a lot of samples, a lot of sound effects, and that enriched that album very much, and I love that about that album. But this album is different, but it's still really good. So things about this album, like I said, it's very jazz influenced. You get that a lot in songs, like most of the songs actually. You Will Be a Hot Dancer is one. Helikus, which if you break down the word itself, it's high like us. I'm sure the Incubus was definitely doing drugs during this album. Psilocybin definitely has that funk. Every song basically has it, but those are the songs that really have it, that's extremely apparent. And then you get a more straightforward, kind of hard rock metal songs like Shaft and Take Me to Your Leader. And again, the bass really shines through on this album, more so than Science, although Science definitely does have good bass. I would say that the bass shines through more on this album in particular. Some highlights of the album for me is Shaft. I love Shaft. I love the chorus of the whole band members just singing Shaft over and over again. You hear it's like just layers like screaming, and it's great. And the guitar, the intro is awesome. Take Me to Your Leader was actually the first Incubus song, No, I heard blood in... It's off of Morning View. I think it's Blood in My Mouth or Blood in the Mouth or... Blood on the Ground. I'm sorry. Blood on the Ground. Really good song. I heard that in like 6th grade, 7th grade. But I remember I heard Take Me to Your Leader or... Sorry, Take Me to Your Leader, and I loved it. And so yeah, that's what introduced me to it. Actually, I got this album after I heard that song, and I didn't like it. I got Science, I loved it, waited a while, then I got this, and it grew on me. So it's definitely a grower, this album. Excuse me. So yeah, that's a great song. Really weird sound effects. Probably the biggest part that the DJ has, which I'm not sure if they had DJ Life yet. Another thing that's cool about this song is the lyrics are weird. The lyrics are all over the place on most of this album, to be honest. But mostly that song, the lyrics are they're weird. They're really weird. But it has a great groove, great breakdown. It's great. Speak Free is awesome. The lyrics are about what else, you know, speaking free, basically. You know, it's the lyrics are very. What's the word? Not preachy, but very, very kind of... I'm trying to think of the word. I can't really... They're empowering lyrics. I guess that's the word I'm looking for. And it fits the song very well. Sorry about that. Yeah, it kind of threw me off. But, yeah, great song. Again, everything is just great. Favorite songs on this album would be High Like Us and The Answer. I love The Answer. I love the chorus. The bass line, that groove in the beginning is crazy. The drum beat, just great. And High Like Us, I mean, it's great. It's a classic Incubus song. So yeah, if I were to give this album a rating, I'd give it an 8.5. I definitely do like it. I don't know if it's better than Science. I think Science beats it, but I definitely do enjoy this album quite a bit. It has a lot of the funk, jazz influences that made early Incubus so engaging, but it shines through more on this album. Flow and production are both great. The flow is great. Every song, you know, flows one to the next perfectly. Production is good. It's definitely good. You hear the bass. It's not overproduced, but it's not underproduced either. I think the bass is way more audible than it was on Science, which I love because of, you know, early Incubus, their bass just made it. So yeah, drums are good. You know, guitars are mixed well. Vocals are mixed well. It's for a debut album. It's definitely good. So yeah, all in all, 8.5. Like I said, I definitely do like it. I'm not sure if it beats Science. It probably doesn't. But I still very much enjoy this record, and I'm glad I gave it a listen. And yeah, so thank you guys for watching. Now, if you guys could please watch the Energy review. I don't know why it didn't get as much views as I'm seeing here. It has like barely any views. It has like, I think like 12 views, something like that. And that's weird. I have my iPod here. That's really weird because most of the videos I upload get more than that. So yeah, it had 13 views. So if you guys could just view that for me, I really appreciate that. And if you could subscribe, I got 20. I just want to keep the number going up and up. And thank you all for watching. See you guys next time.